So, Mimoh, seeing you after
Long time.
how has it been? I met you with at your debut film,
15
Jimmy, 15 years back.
इनफैक्ट मैं अभी मेरे दोस्तों को कह रहा था कि जून में अभी 15 इयर्स हो जाएंगे जब जिमी रिलीज हुई. तो इट्स बीन 15 इयर्स मैम. इमेजिन दैट हाउ क्रेजी लाइफ इज. जी मैम.
How do you look at your journey, since then and now, And one thing I would tell Touchwood, you're so humble, just like your mom and dad, How do you look at your journey?
I look at my journey with a level of learning. बहुत कुछ सीखा हूँ मैं. Failure teaches you so many things. Trust me. क्योंकि वो जो invincibility factor जब आ जाता है ना, life beats you down and makes you realize कि भाई तुम special नहीं हो. Don't believe that you're special. Believe that you're like everybody else. Because this is just a profession. That's all it is. It doesn't make me better than anybody else. It doesn't make anybody lesser than me. Equal. And failure ने मुझे यही सिखाया है कि you have to work for success. You have to be patient for success. You have to be focused for success. ऐसा नहीं है कि बस तुमने सोचा कि तुम्हें स्टार या एक्टर बनना है और तुम बन गए. It's a lot of rejections. It's a lot of heartbreaks. It's a lot of doubt. It's a lot of sadness. But आज जैसे आप लोग के साथ बात कर रहा हूँ, it's because of all of that I'm sitting here. So it's been a very beautiful learning experience.
Learning is a never-ending process.
Absolutely.
As you said, rejection is always in every profession. Absolutely. But this line is so conspicuous, People are always targeting the actors and the people who are in from the film dome.
Yes.
How do you look at this kind of an attitude,
See, ma'am, there are two things which I have understood. I mean, I might be wrong and people might give me bad comments for this. But the thing is, like when it comes to nepotism, okay, this is what I think I tell everybody. Okay, मेरे लिए, for me, being Mithun Chakraborty's son, nepotism has not existed. Because अगर nepotism exist होता, then all the big directors and producers would have been working with me. They will one day. I know, I believe in myself. I believe in my capability as an actor. But it's all about fate. It's all about the right time and the right place at the right opportunity. Dad ने क्या कहा कि देखिए तुम्हें एक्टर बनना है तुम बनो, तुम्हारी मर्जी है. मैं तुम्हें किसी के जाके किसी से मिलवाऊंगा नहीं. I go to every audition, चाहे वो टीवी हो, वेब हो, फिल्म हो. I go and just stand. मैं बस खड़ा हो जाता हूँ कि भाई मुझे काम दो, because I'm an actor and I will work, So and it's very sad that the actors and especially actresses, I mean, come on, they're ladies, they're women. You need to have some respect for them. We guys, we can take the heat, we're guys, but not you have to have a certain degree of respect for women. Everybody is fighting their own battles. Everybody has their own dreams. Everybody has their own hopes. Yes, I get it that we feel a certain kind of frustration. अभी आप अगर मुझे बोलोगे कि do I feel envious of people? Of course I feel envious. Why wouldn't I feel envious? I'm a human being. But does that mean that I will say bad things to that person? No. I will improve myself. I'll run a mile more. I will work harder so that I become better for my own self. So of course actors get the the last piece of the cake. We get the short end of the stick, as we say. But I believe all actors have a heart of gold and steel. We are immune to it now.
So can we call this, your second inning?
See, I won't say the second inning, ma'am, because I've been struggling for the last 15 years. Although I've had a solo hit, Haunted 3D, which was directed by Vikram Bhatt.
Yes, that was a wonderful film.
Exactly. That also came like maybe 10, 12 years ago, And I'm still finding work. I'm still auditioning. I'm still going to casting directors. I'm still meeting actors and directors and producers. So it's not a second inning. I was still very much here. It's just that I get shortlisted for so many shows and films. But in the end, a lot of technicalities, somebody wants somebody else, and sometimes there's politics involved. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you're very good, but you're just not that who we are looking for. It's part of the buffet, as we call it, and it's an actor's life. Rejection is an actor's second best friend. Hope is the first best friend. Rejection is second best friend. So everybody out there who has dreams for being an actor, you have to come with this mindset that 99% of the time you're going to get rejected. And that 1% is when you will shine. That's what I believe in.
So what is Rosh all about,
Rosh, ma'am, is...
What is your character?
Well, see, the thing with Rosh is that if I tell you anything about the story, I'll give away the story to you because it's such a suspenseful thriller kind of a film. So I can't say much about it, but it's about 3-4 very pivotal characters in the film. My character is a computer analyst.
Oh, wow.
But that's the only thing I can tell you about the character. I can't tell you what he does and why he does it and what happens to him because again, I'll tell you more about the story. It's a thriller. It's based on these 4-5 people. But yes, I can definitely tell you this is that when you watch the film, you will see there are many layers to these characters. They're not what they seem, and in the start, if somebody's nice, it turns out to be bad. If somebody's bad, they turn out to be good. That's all I can say. So when you watch it, you'll enjoy it.
You are an emotional person. Yes. All that I know, I've seen you from childhood days, and you are also very strong. So how do you? Who is that one person that your emotional dependency is on? Mom or dad?
Definitely mom, because dad is like he's the, we call him the big boss of the family. He's the boss. He's the leader of the pack. And my mom is the Wonder Woman. She's the wall. I call her the wall. Like my mom doesn't flinch. My mom she will comfort me with her words, but she is strong as hell. My mom. So we call her Wonder Woman and we call dad boss because of course my dad has now become my best friend. We talk about everything because I've come to that age where we have become friends. So that's a beautiful thing. But when it comes to support, it's always been mom. In fact, even for dad, it's been mom. Everybody, only mom. Like she's the wall. She's everything. She's everything. Yeah.
How's dad? Dad wasn't well, no? What was wrong with him?
No, he was shooting, he did this film called Luck back in the day. So there was an action sequence in which he hit his back. So that pain just came out and started, giving him a lot of issues. Luckily, he's absolutely fine now. He's kicking ass, by the way. So he's completely fine and he's shooting right now in Bhopal.
Oh.
It's a new film he's shooting. It's untitled, but he's shooting for a new film now.
When did we see both of you working together? Mom has said goodbye to films.
She retired when she married. I keep telling her, okay, work. She gets so many offers. You believe me. So, but she says, no, I'm very happy just being a mom and a wife. And we have many 4-legged brothers and sisters. We have 12 of them back home. So she loves taking care of the pets. And she just wants to be a mother. Yeah, but when it comes to me and dad and my brother, his film is coming out now, Bad Boy. And my other brother who's in LA, my sister who is in LA, my wife who's doing Anupama right now. So I just wish that soon we all come together for a film and you all watch it and have fun.
It's great that your married life is going very strong. What are the mantras you want to give to the people, especially belonging to the film dom?
Regarding what, ma'am? Sorry.
Your marriage is a blissful marriage, I must say. What would you like to say?
Well, thank you for that. I can just say that the one ingredient that really works is to be friends. Trust me. Today, we are touching 5 years now in July, touch wood to that. And what I've understood about marriage and what Maddie, my wife, has understood is that it's about being friends with each other. And with friendship comes compatibility, comes honesty, comes trust. It just keeps building. Today, in fact, my wife made me ready for today's event. So she was there and she said, no, I'll help you. And these are small things which matter, And she's home, she's chilling with mom, She said, okay, it's your event, you go do it. So we understand about each other because she's super busy in her show. So I hardly get to see her. But whenever she's home, we plan to go out, we go have lunch or dinners. So that's how we make it work. It's every day. Trust me, it's every day when you wake up, it's a new challenge, but it's worth it.
I remember I met her long back when she was staying somewhere in Warsaw, 7 bungalows. Her father was doing a TV serial and mom was also a very good friend. She was such a kid,
Time flies. Time flies, yes. She's super talented. Her mom, she's a working machine. She never stops. My mother-in-law. My father-in-law, yes, Sheila David. My father-in-law has done so much of work in television. And now Maddie, she is unstoppable. She'll get up 6 o'clock in the morning, she'll come back 10 o'clock in the night, again she'll do that the next day and again the next day. I don't know how she does it, hats off to her.
Okay. What's happening on the pets friend? I remember long back I had come to your house, Dad used to, these कौवा वगैरह आते थे, कबूतर आते थे and उसको मतलब हर्ट होता था उनको, कुछ लगा हो उसको पाल के अच्छे करके उड़ा देते थे. Right? Correct. So how is that going? Have you taken up that legacy of looking after the animals?
Yeah, I mean we are around animals. As I said, we have 12 dogs at home. So they are our four-legged brothers and sisters, you know, and they are just like my siblings. So we love them, we take care of them, we nurture them, and if something happens to like an outside bird or maybe, you know, an outside dog, we take care of them. I mean, I wish I can provide for every living pet there is, you know. I really feel bad for the stray dogs, but I am working on something. Maybe hopefully soon I might be able to provide for them more. But again, it's not something I want to boast about. This is something which comes out of love. So yeah, but it's going well.
Slow and steady, we are seeing, wins the race, and we are seeing Mimoh, you know, flying high. What do you have to say, and what are your future projects?
See, ma'am, the only thing that I want to say is that I've reached a point in my career, 15 years as we had mentioned, is that now I just want to prove my mantle. You know, I'm no longer living in that bubble where I want to be a superstar or a mega star. I just want to perform for you guys here, you know, whether it is supporting roles, whether it is comedians, or whether it is villains, or, you know, actors, whatever role there is, you give it to me and I will shine it. I will present it to you in such a way that you will never thought that it would have been possible. Rosh is the perfect example. When you watch Rosh, you will be proud of me as an actor, and I'm telling you this, that, you know, everybody in the industry and everybody all out there are going to take me seriously, because that's who I am. I'm coming in with guns blazing, and I'm like, I'm here to stay, and I'm here to perform and entertain. That's what I want.
Congratulations for saying such a good this thing, you know, giving such a good message. और रोश लग रहा है कि आपका रोश प्रकट
रोश है अंदर. Exactly, रोश अंदर है तो अभी बाहर निकलेगा. So it will happen, but hoping for the best.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.